Good morning, Steve Free in Chicago with the morning grain comments. Well, this morning it's raining on LaSalle Street here in Chicago. We're also seeing some rain move across parts of Wisconsin and then eventually moving east. This week, we think that the hot and dry conditions across much of the Midwest will drop crop ratings on Monday, maybe 2 to 3% for corn or soybeans. But we continue to take weather premium out of the marketplace because next week's weather is expected to be better for much of the Midwest. When we look at the other news, there continues to be rains in Europe. Some people think it might be slowing harvest, offering some quality issues, but rapeseed prices continue to drop because of harvest pressure and the fact that crushers are covered. Eastern Ukraine also seeing some rain. Southern Canada dry while there's no rains in the north, and there should be some scattered showers in central and north plains next week. Nearby soybean futures are supported by positive crush margins, while the new crop is on the defensive because export sales are down 60% from last year, despite the fact that China has been a recent buyer. April biofuel use by bean oil was a record 927 million pounds. That's up 10% from last year. The September D's corn spread continues to widen to 10 cents, and we've got 59% of the U.S. corn crop in drought versus 55 last week. Beans down 12 at 440 in the SEP, corn down 6, 526 in the SEP. Beans down 9 cents at 703 in the SEP, while oil is gaining on meal. Weekly U.S. soybean export commitment, 1938 million bushels versus 28.7 last year. USDA's goal is 1980 versus 2152. Corn, 1577 versus 2385. USDA's goal is 1650 versus 2472. And we continue to see Brazil prices at around $218 a ton versus U.S. at $247. Wheat, $199, down 32% from last year's $294. Goal is $725 versus $759. India, talk of lower crop at 108 million tons versus USDA's 113, but no news regarding reducing the import tax or actually importing wheat. Canada crop could drop to 30 million tons versus the USDA's 35. Europe talk about their crop at 126 versus 129. Stocks down to 17 million tons versus the USDA's almost 21. Russia harvest 20% done. No new news as far as any additional attacks on Ukraine, but 26 port facilities have been damaged, 5 civilian vessels over the last 9 days. So as a wheat trader, you have a lot of conflicting news with Black Sea conflict. You're not sure about the grain supply coming out of Ukraine. 6-month low in prices, but while option volatility is higher than normal. North Dakota finals spring wheat yield 47.4. Average is 40. Last year was 49.1, and the USDA is using 47. So again, taking weather premium out of the market, taking Ukraine export scare out of the marketplace, and we'll see what Monday's weather forecast actually comes in versus expectations of better weather.